It's tied, oh boy. Started all even as the kick's away. On the return now, it's Josh Hunt. He's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One-finger run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
Adam Jones is a really talented cornerback who's having a career renaissance.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. Detroit! From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carlos Dunlap able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. That's taken on the 25. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals take possession. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Dalton caught Eifert over the middle. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And Dalton to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
1st down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he's brought down after a good gain. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate. And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Green's got it over the middle. You know what was surprising from their game against the Steelers last weekend was A.J. Green, only 2 catches. Andy Dalton threw the ball 54 times. You would have thought Green would have had bigger numbers.
Had 12 catches in their season-opening victory against the Jets. So the Steelers, they knew about A.J. Green, and they made it a mission to not let him beat them. And they really did a nice job blanketing him.
They'll come out in the pistol. From the gun, Dalton look, and he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, a 5-yard touchdown, and the Bengals Eagles are in for 6.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Ertz has it left side. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
All right, here we go. On first down, Wentz. Ertz over the middle. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Side. Wentz now to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. It's a pickup of 21. And it'll be first down, Eagles.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Throwing, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Geno Atkins continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Again, here's Bernard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And agreeing with a catch left side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Bernard. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run again with Bernard. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Following the run. On the toss, here's Hill. Oh, nice move. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Wide 20. Zebra. 380. 380. Zebra.
First and 10 for Dalton. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Back to the ground. It's Hill. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
2nd down, Dalton. And a right side completion here by LaFell. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Set wide 20. Zebra.
In motion left is a running back. Dalton on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Giovanni Bernard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are able to grow there, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now this time, Wentz will throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first down, Wentz. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Vontaze Burfict able to drop him for a loss of 4. We've got a 3rd and 11. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go now. No. Jack, Patriot.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And able to complete it to Green Beckham. 19 yards there on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And some room to roam now. Sheds a 2nd man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
A gain of 32 that time.
Well, that was a great example of what we've been told from the time we first put on pads as little guys in the backyard. Effort will be rewarded if you keep giving it. And how about that run? Broke through a couple of tackles, refused to go down, legs churning. I like what I saw there.
They come out here in the eye. Wentz now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Michael Johnson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Being chased out left. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz from 13 yards out. And the Eagles get a score closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And they're going to have have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 61 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Here's Huff to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
In this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And again here, we'll see the Wildcat. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Green, 39.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eifert, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, while we have a second, let's look at the fantasy football world. Some of those guys that were expected to be elite taken in most leagues round 1. How do you think they fared?
My partner, I should be asking you because I know you exist in this world in a big way, but it looks like the guys at the top of the list are doing pretty well. Odell Beckham Jr., Antonio Brown was a monster in week 1. And Julio Jones, he's coming along really, really well. And then the guys who run the ball, David Johnson in Arizona, boy, catches it, runs it, doing a great job. And don't sleep on Ezekiel Elliott at 83 yards and a touchdown. Don't trade him.
They're giving him the ball out, that's for sure. And then D'Angelo Williams has been excellent. They stick on the ground on 1st down with Hill. And an alley to run. And he'll cut it out to... There goes Jeremy Hill. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jeremy Hill, 56 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Huff to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Backing up. Aguilar has it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Here we go now. Now, check. Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And look out. I think he's going. The pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Like a river,